This one's going to leave you shaking your head at the very least. A teacher, married mother of three, turned herself in to cops. Walks into the police station with her lawyer. Apparently said she had sex with one of her 14-year-old students. Here she is, Amy Beck. She taught 6th grade, Burbank, California. She's 33, respected teacher, again, married to a police officer. Now cops say she confessed to having sex with a student half her age and doing it for months. If convicted, she faces 7 years in prison. I believe she's still behind bars now. We'll take your calls, 1-877-TEL-HLN. Joining us to talk about this, Max Zimbert, reporter for the Burbank Leader in Burbank, California. Carol Shakeshaft's going to join us, an expert on and educator on sexual misconduct. She's also a professor at Virginia Commonwealth University. Joining us as well, Sergeant Robert Quesada from the Burbank Police Department. Sergeant, well, tell us about the scene. What do you know about her turning herself in, and what made her do it?
Well, Mike, what happened was last Monday, Miss Beck came to the police department along with her attorney, and she just wanted to confess that she's been having inappropriate sexual relations with a male student of hers. We then went out to contact the student who verified the story of Miss Beck. We then placed her under arrest and booked her for lewd acts with a child.
She's still behind bars now, Sergeant?
Yes, she appeared at the Burbank court today, this morning. They postponed the arraignment, but she's been transported down to the L.A. County jail system.
Okay. How's the student doing, Sergeant?
That I don't know, Mike. I don't have any information on the young man. All I know, he's still in the school system. We just don't know where he's at.
Okay, let's get Max in on this. Max,
doing,
welcome here on this one. It's just baffling. How's the student? Is the family talking? His family I'm talking about?
Family so far hasn't talked. We have seen, I believe it's Mrs. Beck's mother, but there's been no comment, nothing really to say on that front. We don't know anything about the kid. We've been trying to, get a read on that, but really there's nothing to report. School district isn't sure if he's in the system still or is not. They don't even have his name, they tell me at least.
Max, are students talking? I mean, obviously word like this gets around. What do we know about reaction from students, other teachers?
I presume the students are buzzing, but, we kind of take what the kids say with a grain of salt and really prefer to connect with adults as far as, what is actually happening on the ground.
What are parents saying, parents of the school?
Parents are saying a lot of things. I mean, of course, they are unhappy about the behavior, but they also say that the school, Jordan Middle School, is also a sound school, and the kids are usually pretty pleased with their teachers there. And it's also a tight community. I mean, they're rallying behind the staff. Last night was open house of all nights at the school. And, by every indication from parents from the district, by school staff themselves, I mean, things seem to be going about as well as they can. And I guess it's, the kid in question isn't at that school any longer. Okay. And that's really all we know.
Okay. Sergeant, did she give any reason why when she made this confession?
Detectives talked to her, and what they told me is that she just had a guilt. She just carrying this guilt with her since last year, and she was overcome with it and felt the only way to relieve it was just to tell the truth about what happened.
Okay. What about any other students that she may have preyed upon, Sergeant?
Well, we thought about that, and so right now, Mike, we don't have any information to indicate there were other victims, but we have served a search warrant on Miss Beck's home, see some computers, and so we're going to be looking through those computers, and if we do find additional victims, then we will interview them and we will file additional charges if that comes across. But right now, we don't have anything that indicates there are any other victims out there.